Oh my God! Come on! But come on!
blundered.
I mean, no, but sorry, but c5, c6. I mean, I'm sorry, but I saw that instantly. Is he nuts? No, but I mean, that is insane.
Oh.
I mean, the moment because I was looking at position somewhere else, the moment you told me c5, I opened our analysis board on the screen. I instantly saw c6. Instantly. I mean, this is insane. Look at him.
Look at
Oh, but okay, this is just, I mean, this is outrageous. Just, I've never seen something like this. It's just insane. What's going on? Poor guy, he's completely out of shape. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh my.
He completely lost it. No, it's a poor guy, and he has to go again to his press conferences and stuff. What's going on? Yeah, he went totally nuts.
Jan, appreciate you being here, and may I ask, I think the question is, what happened with this mistake that you made?
No, well, actually, I couldn't imagine there is actually a way which exists to blunder in this position. Yeah, like it's the position was somewhat between like slightly better and much better. We were, I mean, during the most of the game, the biggest part. So perhaps I could play something like before after a3, yeah, just more a direct approach, and I think it would be like. I wouldn't rule it like as crushing, but very promising. But I guess after ba3, I mean, okay, this provides some more chances for black to hold, but still it's pretty one-sided. Yeah, but somehow, yeah, I think this bishop d7, bishop e8, black is trying to stabilize, and actually I was quite happy to find this idea queen e1 and just get a pawn into the endgame. But yeah, I mean, of course, like c5 is, you know, is even funny that okay, there is a way to blunder this position in one move, but yeah, who could know?
You spent, it seemed, about 18 minutes before you came back to the board after Magnus played the move c6. What was the time spent?
Well, I was trying to calculate if there are like any practical chances, and perhaps there is no big difference there to calculate sitting at the board or in the room. But yeah, the best I could produce was okay, this I don't know, rook b6 c5 idea, but it's far from anything realistic, of course.
After you played c5, how long did it take to occur to you that c6 was possible?
Until it was played, okay, I was quite happy, but I somehow thought that c5, bishop b5 is mandatory, but I mean, yeah, okay, so that's also the problem that c6 idea never works while my pawn is on c4. So yeah, just some insanely bad luck.
So just to clarify, so you didn't notice c6 until Magnus played it?
Indeed.
I see. Your feelings now about the match situation, given 5 games to go?
It's worse than I expected.
Magnus, question for you. I'm going to ask the FIDE question first, given that it's appropriate just at the very beginning. People can tweet in their questions to FIDE Chess. And the question is, when Pragnananda played c4 and Jan stayed with the move, you kept on smiling. The questioner asked, this is by Richard Feynman at Dicky Feynman 11. I would like to know Magnus's thoughts on this. Did he expect c4 or was it out of the blue?
No, I mean, you expect everything, but obviously it was a slight surprise, and yeah, I couldn't know if Prague had any you know, had a prior knowledge, or he was just making the move he would have made at the board. So yeah, that's why I smiled.
Now, some questions. You must have been genuinely shocked when you saw the move c5 appear, and you saw you could play c6.
Yeah, it was pretty absurd. So I thought I was doing fairly okay, and then knight e5 followed by knight g4 was actually a blunder, since I hadn't seen I hadn't seen queen e1. I was considering all the other queen moves that don't trade queens. I thought I'd fortify my knight with h5, and I thought I'm better. And then queen e1 was a shock at first, because I realized I'm just losing a pawn. But I quickly stabilized and evaluated the position as just probably pretty clear draw at that point, and obviously it helped me to see that c5, which is the most obvious try, just loses to c6, and seeing it on the board was pretty absurd, but what can you do?
You call you're using the word absurd. Could you clarify why you use this word than any other?
Oh no, it's just because you don't expect to basically win a piece for nothing at this level. So, and what can I say? As he said, it's also a bit of bad luck that he doesn't even have any try that gives him any chances. But yeah. I think absurd actually covers it pretty nicely.
Your feelings on winning such a game, you're +3 in the match.
Yeah, as I said before, no style points awarded, so I'll take it. It was a tough game in which I was under pressure, both on the board and on the clock, and just to turn it around like that. So unexpected.
And there have been speculation that maybe the way you lost before yesterday, and maybe even previously the 7 hours and 45-minute game, that maybe this has affected your play. Is there any relevance to that assumption?
Well, as you stated, there is a few reasons to speculate, but in general, I think this basically 2 one-move blunders in a row is a little bit too much. So, I mean, sometimes perhaps your opponent can blunder your way to victory. Yeah, so no, that's actually happening. But I mean, in general, of course, there is a lot of work to do to understand why is it going on like this, and what's the reason. But I mean, lack of concentration, or maybe combined with some not the best luck.
I'll take questions from reporters now, please.
Chess.com. My question is for Magnus. So Magnus, after that nearly 8-hour game, he seemed pretty excited. But the last 2 wins are largely based on blunders. So does the way in which you win chess games affect your mood somewhat?
I think that goes without saying. But in the standings, they look the same. But I think that goes for everybody. That like earning a victory through really hard work is more rewarding than getting one handed to you by your opponent. Actually, that's not the case for everybody. I remember Donner wrote in his book that he appreciated a game won by luck a lot more than game won by skill. But for me, I definitely definitely feel a lot more satisfied with when I actually win a good game. But I'll take it.
Hans Orbakken from NRK.